live, y'all.
I'm also not on camera.
I can see your computer. I call this meeting to order at 5:39 p.m. Vice President Moira. Here. Director of Internal Affairs.
Here.
Director of Outreach.
Here.
Director of Finance.
Here.
Director of Legislative Affairs.
Present.
Director of Student Technology. Here. Yay! Which everyone for the live stream, welcome Susan, our Director of Student Technology. Woo-hoo, Susan. Yay! Everyone's here. Great. Approval of the agenda. Is there any amendments that need to be made before we approve?
Yes, I would like to amend the agenda to add a discussion of the new request from Mariah for budget.
Where do you want it on the agenda? If it's
It
approved.
can be under all the
Okay.
because we want to be quick.
Okay. Is there a second on the floor?
A second.
Moved by Alicia, seconded by Mariah. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Okay. Approval of the minutes. I sent those out to you, although I thank you, Nora, for catching me. I didn't quite send it, but I will scroll just in case. If people want to read real quick.
I would be put director because
That's how the minutes have always been written.
I'm really happy that you spelled my name right.
I after that one time, I've been trying to do it.
yeah, that's great. Cool. I motion to approve.
I second.
Moved by Mariah, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously.
Can I say it? You always repeat aye. Oh, aye. Sorry, aye.
If I ever say motion passed unanimously and you didn't say aye, then stop me. But, okay. We'll now move on to open public forum. So now is the time for public comment. Thank you and welcome to all those members of the public who are present in this meeting today. This segment of the meeting provides the executive board an opportunity to hear new concerns and new perspectives on current issues related to the UW-Tacoma student body. The executive board will neither discuss nor debate topics raised in public comment. This is not because we don't value commenters' perspectives, but it is to ensure that any related action is taken transparently before a duly notified public at a future meeting. However, directors may ask clarifying questions of those giving public comment or may ask to meet to gain further insight after the meeting. In addition, ASUWT is committed to fostering a constructive and respectful environment in these meetings. As such, we kindly ask that all remarks made during public comment reflect professionalism, respect, and come from a place of mutual understanding that we are all here on behalf to advocate for students. With that, I now begin public forum, which we have Connor, our advisor, present.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
I got up this week. I'm surprised you all went and have something. But
Well, it's fun to always write in the minutes. Just Connor says hi. Cool. All right. If that is the end of public comment, we'll move on to unfinished business, which we have none because we are so productive.
Yay.
And then we move down to executive session for our legislative liaison hiring. And now we are about to enter into executive session as defined by RCW 42.30.110 and section 205.02 of the ASUWT bylaws. An executive session is a closed meeting that allows the board to discuss confidential matters such as personnel matters, legal matters, negotiations, or HR-related matters without public presence. The purpose of this is to ensure a candid and protected discussions. During this session, the board will be meeting to discuss the legislative liaison hiring. After the board concludes the discussion, we will reconvene in an open meeting. Note that this is only for discussion and votes will be made publicly and transparently in this meeting. And with that, I ask all members of the public to leave, except for Connor, our advisor, and we will close the door and I will mute the stream.
Selfie.
Hey, selfie moment. Yay.
Amazing.
Okay,
See my nose.
we are back from our executive session. Before we move on to mission statement, is there any motion or action that needs to be taken?
I'd like to motion to approve the hiring of Ashley for the legislative liaison.
Seconded.
Moved by Nora, seconded by Ben. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. All right. Moving on to the mission statement, which you sent that in Teams.
Yes, I did. You guys want to take a couple of minutes to just read it, think about it?
Did you send it in our Teams or the mission statement Teams? Because I saw it in the mission statement Teams.
The director one?
It's in the director.
Okay.
If everybody could just maybe
No.
react with an emoji to let me know that you've reviewed it and read through it and have opinions on it, that works. I guess you are part of the committee, so.
Ish.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
Yeah, I would just, that's the only change that I would really make, is just legislature instead of legislation.
Oops.
Or
I think Nora needs to take this.
the values spell acid with an S instead of a C.
What?
The values spell acid with an S instead of a C. You made it an acronym.
Oh, no.
Say we rearranged.
We can rearrange it.
I did not do that intentionally.
If you were switched sustainability and accountability, it would be said,
Said.
like you said something.
Yeah.
These are our said values.
Yeah, so, does anybody have any thoughts on this? Do we like it?
I typed that because I didn't. Developing long-term plans that positively impact the social, economic, and environment for future students.
I like that because
No,
A lot.
That doesn't make sense. The social what? The economic what?
welfare. For welfare there. To positively impact the social, economic, and environment. Social,
If you go up to sustainability, it doesn't say welfare.
well, I'm saying fairly well.
Developing.
It's under sustainability.
Oh, it's sustainability. I thought you were saying permission statement.
No.
Oh, okay, we could add welfare in there. Or reward it too.
It's just missing words, social, economic, environmental, something. Is it like
Yeah,
all towards
environmental,
well-being?
yeah.
Well-being, yeah.
I mean, something I'd like to throw out there, and I've talked to you about this too, but I still feel like this is just stuff that should be in our values. This is good. I still feel like this is value stuff. But I will be happily overruled if other people feel different. That's just my opinion.
I think though you need that summary of values in the mission statement though.
So it's making me get reiterates later on. So it just.
It's-
Transparency is important.
Can you recite this, our mission statement from heart, if this is your mission, if this is our mission statement?
Well, I need like a day to memorize
I
it.
need
but-
like a whole.
I'm more or less saying, is this easily memorizable? Like, is it?
I mean, the
Or
last
is
one
there
wasn't
something
easily
that makes you
memorizable.
feel like you believe in it?
Yeah.
So,
Last year, that's true. Everything else. I need a month to read this. No,
it's two sentences.
It's two sentences.
I'll say I'm a fish.
You're in college.
I'm in college, I'm a fish in college.
I'm sure there's a song out there that you know every single
Oh, when
word
I listen to a
for.
song, maybe I can like. Oh yeah, only can know song the question of thing. I think it's nice. It's good.
Are you guys not doing a vision statement?
No, I don't think so because I kind of need this done
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Mhm.
I got you.
so
The other question I have is, if task forces are for whatever reason never not a thing, like, should task forces be referenced explicitly in the values?
I think so because they're the ones usually gathering data. So
But what if task forces are nothing?
Like in the Constitution, they are.
How about working
Future.
closely with the student body?
like whoever.
Yeah, working closely with the student body, I like that.
Okay. Let's change that.
Do you have anything to add, Susan?
No. Okay.
Looks good. Committee did a good job.
Hold on, this committee. Hold on, this committee.
Kevin, Amber, and Emmy, and Holly was. She was in the,
I
in the background.
had work when they met, so I just added stuff to the board.
Tell them I said good job.
I hate to be the one to motion it, but I motion to approve this mission statement and values.
Moved by Mariah, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
You say aye. Okay. Motion passed unanimously. Cool. And then on to Senate. For them to approve it, and then yay. Okay. Next we have, can you send it to me?
Yes, I sent it to you on Teams.
On Teams.
Yes.
On Teams. Okay.
Oh.
Mariah requested money.
Yes,
Yeah.
for more table cost per tabling. Since it's above the budget, then when we have like a sum limit, we have to look at it. And continue to gather. But she said something about how they have, it's a bulk order, so you couldn't just order one, so she just ordered 3.
Yeah, there's a minimum through the website that I was looking at, like for imprint, I believe it's called. And
Is it the right shade purple?
I actually got it in black and we can just get the white logo. But we can change that easily if you want it. It's just that there's a 3 order minimum, which I guess it would be good to have backup, but that's also why it's so much.
There's pictures
Wait,
of
these
it.
are tablecloths or?
Yes.
No, not that one, not that one. Oh, no, not that one. Next one, yeah.
Cause we might have like
It's not clickable.
a bunch of senators tabling.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I was gonna justify it, was
Mhm.
because we have so many senators, they should be tabling, and if they do, we're gonna have enough for.
No.
Okay.
Well, and if there's like multiple events going on, the ASUWT is having a presence at
Yeah.
might not be bad.
Yeah, we've had situations last year, we needed multiple
Oh,
table
yeah.
lots and we did not have them, so.
Yep. No, this is good.
Okay. Same. That's what that looks like, and then it'll look like that.
It's just a basic tablecloth. I just wanna make sure that that is the right size, the 6-foot tablecloth.
I think I said it twice. Yep, I said it twice, sorry. But yeah, that's it right there, and I think she's only asking for 357.
And I looked other places, and even if I only got like 1 or 2, it still would have been roughly this price. So I didn't realize how expensive they are. It's crazy.
But
It is
yeah,
crazy.
357 for 3. I'm just thinking it's like $100 and something for each one.
Yeah,
You
so,
get 3.
Customization is the more expensive. You could get 3 standard black tablecloths for far less, but it wouldn't have your name on it.
right.
Can I motion to approve it? Any other questions?
I don't know, can
I don't know, are we
May
ready?
I?
I mean, obviously.
Is there a motion on the floor to approve
Yeah,
this?
I motion to approve this.
I second. Moved by Mariah, seconded by, no. No.
Incorrect.
That was funny. Moved by Nora, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
I
Motion passed unanimously. Fantastic.
and how?
And how? We should have you sitting like in the center of the table then.
No, I'm fine over here.
That's where I need to be sitting, right?
Director updates. Are there any director updates that people would like to share?
So many updates.
Yeah?
Oh, sure.
Sign
What's going on? I have a bunch of interviews set for office manager hiring and multimedia specialist hiring. I sent you all an Excel spreadsheet. Sign up for those if you can. Make it to any or all of or a bunch of those. Please sign up. I have other hiring committees meeting soon, like task force committees, which multiple of you are on those. So look for updates with that. City liaison would be the last one, but we don't have a lot of applicants for that, so I think we need to come up with a game plan on how to better advertise that.
I kind of want to maybe push that one into the first week of school.
I mean,
Maybe
that's-
first or second, and advertise it for those first 2 weeks of school, and then maybe we'll get some more turnout.
It will
Yeah.
probably have to go that far.
Yeah.
Senators are finishing up their surveys. They are being sent to Holly for feedback. They will take that feedback, make any final changes. Holly will upload them to Dubnet, and they will begin pushing those surveys. Sign up for Day of Caring if you have not already. And Mariah and I will be planning a team bonding thing coming up. So look for information with that. I think that
Very
is all I've got. Yeah,
And it's mandatory.
mandatory, no excuses.
We might be merging with another idea that I have. But I'll say that and share updates.
On the topic of signing up for things with the mention of hiring committees and stuff, there will be plenty of voting registration opportunities that I would very much appreciate people helping out with. Also, we'll be working on some outreach to get some student volunteers as well to help out with that stuff. But the debate last night went well. I think generally it was pretty successful for like us technically not being in school right now and stuff.
Yeah, we had like at least 10 to 15 people show up, and a lot of them were the transfer students, I think. So their orientation. So it was really nice to see some fresh faces that are excited to be involved and showed up to the very first event.
The Instagram post is cute.
We've also had several people during orientation show some genuine interest for like legislative specific stuff, so that's also really good.
Did some great things for SCFC, so I got people.
SCFC?
Oh, heck yeah. I was like, come on, don't you want to do the resident builder? I was like, and they're like, wait, resident builder? Yeah, but you just want it.
On the note of registering or signing up for interview stuff, is there a target number you would like directors to sign up for that we can mandate? If they can make it.
I don't know about mandating the number. Just like if you are available and there are less than 3 names on a slot, just do it. Put your name down and do it. I don't know, at least 2, I guess, is a number. But if you can do more, please.
There should be at least 2 people on every interview.
Yep.
Cool. Anything else folks want to share? Hearing none, move to advisor updates.
As Ben mentioned, there are going to be a lot of information sharing regarding voter registration. We did a table at the debate last night in coordination with student government, with the Center for Student Involvement, and with Next Gen. We'll have a bunch of tables throughout the quarter focusing on nonpartisan information sharing around voter registration. And I'm hoping to have at each table like a new kind of activity that gets people kind of thinking about why we vote, why what's happening on the local level, city level, things like that. So stay tuned for that. We'll also have some programming and activities with the CEI and PAUSE regarding. CEI will host a workshop hopefully in October around having conversations across ideologies and how to limit the polarization of like just not talking to someone because they have a different idea than you. And then the other session, the pause, will be more about maintaining resilience and your energy during election season, and trying to find the focus of celebrating the fact that we have this process and what can be done for it rather than focusing on the negative attention it gets. So those will be opportunities, and then we will be a voter hub on November 5th. Students can drop off their ballots, they can print replacement ballots, they can drop them off in our office or on Pac Ave. And then we will be really emphasizing some of those key dates, such as when ballots are released, when registration for online and mail is due, and when you can register. Just for fun, for everybody to know, you can register the day of the election at a local elections office and vote at the same time. You cannot vote register online or by mail after October 28th. 8 days before the election.
8 days before the election,
So it's like at the end of
yeah,
the day.
it's probably like.
But we
28.
do have same day voter registration.
Same day voter registration.
Not here?
Not here.
Isn't that against the law?
No.
No, we're
you-
a voter hub light.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
okay.
Seattle has voter.
that's what Nancy was talking about
Okay.
during voter summit, was
Okay.
like, that's why we can't, I forget what the specific name she said.
Attorney General.
No, or like what the specific term of what type of hub we're having
Yeah,
versus what actual polling,
Gotcha.
yeah.
We're an elections hub light.
Mhm.
Required by state law to provide we get a ballot box, we can print replacement ballots, which if you print a new one, we'll just credit your old one. And collect ballots and give out resources. But Seattle technically has to register people on site, which
Cause I think you have to know the system.
those
Yeah.
are the number of students that we have and the population that we serve. Cool. So yes, make sure to check your voter registration. People will know me as that human who say, check your voter registration. This is a really busy week with orientation, so thank you goes out to Mariah for really organizing coverage of the table and presenting, and Ben and Holly for being able to be present for our presentation, as well as the tabling folks. If you have time, we present at 9:45 and 10:55 tomorrow and Friday. You want to come talk about your great jobs, and we do. And then next week is student leader training on Wednesday from 9:30 to 4:30. If you are signed up, fantastic. If you aren't, it's on DubNet, and it's going to be a really great day to connect with students. And student government will also be chatting with our students at lunch, just to talk about how they can get involved with you all. And then Buddy Molina has started today, our new student civic engagement specialist position in the Center for Student Involvement. Haven't met Buddy. He's going to be working closely with y'all after he kind of gets more into Husky Volunteers World, helping with that, and then I'll be working closely with Ben, myself, and anyone involved in legislative efforts. There was one more thing, and convocation is on the 25th, which I hope to see a number of people since we're tabling that day. And also wear purple because it's kicking off the year.
Except for me.
Except for Holly is gonna wear
Wait,
it.
so we don't have to wear this, we can wear purple.
Well, technically, you probably should wear your.
I'll be in
if you're
action.
tabling.
Okay.
If you're
I
tabling,
have my
then you wear
birthday
your
suit, like, what is it?
because that's uniform. At least,
I hope the chancellor knows that I'm not wearing purple, because in cabinet today, Metha was saying, everyone wear purple, and I'm not going.
I will have that ready for her to be like,
Right.
leave Holly alone.
Holly wears teal, and that is what you wear.
Or I'll just like bring a shawl and purple to wrap around you for your speeches.
Take it off.
I could have a cape, an ASUWT cape.
Oh my god.
That's what we need.
Alright,
Chair announcements, thank you. I would really like the entire team to come together for just a meeting to talk about expectations, how summer went, et cetera, before school starts. And to give everyone enough notice, I'm thinking either, unless we wanna do a weekend, that Monday or Tuesday before school officially kicks off on Wednesday. Is there a preferred day?
I will not be in town on Tuesday.
Monday.
My work thing is 3 days.
And we can merge what you were saying. We should talk after this meeting of what you were thinking for yours and see.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I don't wanna be that guy, but honestly, in my vote, preferably.
Yeah, because just to ensure that everybody is able to make it,
Mhm.
including all the senators.
Yes.
I know that some people may have like other obligations during the week, so yeah, if we can make it in the evening too, it doesn't have to be super early.
And we can make it a hangout.
Yeah, exactly, like we'll order pizza, maybe.
expectations then hang out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you
people can hang out and do
break the ice, you know.
both at the same time.
Yeah, so the weekend of the 21st and the 2nd.
Definitely not the 22nd, that's my birthday, so.
No.
I don't wanna work.
Then let's do it 21st then?
Yeah.
Okay, can
How
we?
late
I
in the day?
cannot do it the 21st either, sorry.
What time, wait, what time is it?
28th? During the day, or the 29th?
As soon as do one of those days.
I can't do either.
It's okay.
We'll send a
We'll be
letter.
able to,
No, we're just picking it in.
What about next week during the week, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever it is.
That is the busiest week. Yeah, that is.
Oh.
It's Julia training in club camp
And,
and
and RA training
Yeah,
and the
so-
week before classes start, everything.
Would Monday the 30th really be detrimental? because that's after
It's
all the,
involvement
that's,
fair.
it's after all the craziness has happened.
It's involvement fair.
Involvement fair before
Involvement
it
fair.
start, before
And
class
VP
starts?
The
No,
VP
you said
debate
the
is the day
30th.
after that.
The
30th.
September.
Yeah,
Oh,
September
30th is
30th.
school.
It's
September 30th.
We start school on
Oh,
the
just
23rd.
kidding, just kidding,
September
23rd,
Yeah.
thank you.
23rd. I could do it.
Se-
That's right there.
September 23rd,
I would say we would not have everybody there.
who would be missing?
Juan works nights. I could ask if
You
he
can
take it
request,
off.
that would be,
People get off of work at like 5.
Like-
6 o'clock would be like the start time.
Does he work nights? Like,
Jesus.
that may
Um,
change because it's getting close to school, so.
Yeah.
I could ask. He's the only one I can think of that would be an issue.
I was thinking if it were to start, it'd probably start like at 4:30 anyway, because I don't get off work until 3:30.
It would likely have to be later. I have multiple senators who work during the day, like until 5. It's like student teaching.
Okay.
Big girl jobs.
Me too, I know, I get the big girl job.
Yes.
Okay.
What about the 24th?
Well, what could we do the 23rd at like 6 p.m.?
The 24th would be the same deal. It's just
I'll be out of
working,
town
so
the
it'd be like 5:45 would be the start.
So I think we should do
23rd, 5:45.
Do you want the weekend, or do you?
I mean, could everybody do 23rd at 5:45?
Yes.
Would people pay attention to the expectations conversation at 5?
Yeah, we will have to.
They will be fed.
Then let's do 23rd.
What's that face
Will
on?
I mean, we have money in the training budget for
So then
pizza.
someone's gonna have to oppose.
Right.
She hasn't done it yet. She's let it do that.
I manifest.
Also, what do we want to eat? If are we getting
Pizza.
Okay.
Is that inclusive to everyone?
I mean,
Dietary restrictions.
Yeah, that's, can't we just send the thing out and they can say what they.
That's it, that's what I'm saying, is we should send something out.
Yeah.
Just to show.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Got it. Cool. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I never worry about you, Nora.
That's good.
So it sounds like the 23rd at 5:45?
Yeah, everybody book it.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we calling it?
I'm putting expectations combo in my calendar.
I was about to debrief.
No.
No, it's not, this is not a
We're not there.
debrief.
We're not
This
there.
is not a debrief. This is just,
Are
we still- we're
like,
still on.
in the
Yeah, we're still on
corner.
it. We're okay. Um,
Until when?
I think it's fine.
8.
yeah, for sure.
Staff bonding.
That's what I'm putting in here.
Cool. Nora and is Mariah in this too?
Yes, we
Okay.
should plan something ASAP so I can.
Friday-
senators have
Friday
it
afternoon?
On their calendars.
Do you have time Friday afternoon?
What's happening Friday?
You have interviews.
I'm really good as well.
Evening?
She's
Oh, cause you're, okay. I can meet on the weekend if you wanna meet on the
Yeah.
weekend.
not on Saturday.
Or Mariah probably doesn't want to meet.
Well, of course, I'd rather not, but
I
I
mean, we
think
can
that's
meet
just like
tomorrow.
an hour.
I would need to step out from Board of Regents and you have to be virtual, but
I think it's the easy. I could do Friday morning.
Friday morning,
I
when
could do awesome.
I would need to, cause I'm technically working.
Actually, no. No, I can't do Friday morning.
Orientation.
Let's,
Also
here,
target
is there a motion on the
after-
floor to adjourn this meeting?
I motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second.
Yeah.
Moved by Nora, seconded by Moira. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Goodbye.
Bye.
Adjourn this meeting at 6:24.
Usually just
Whatever.